The Nigerian police force lost second AIG in 3 days. Something is happening in our Nigerian police force today. A few days ago, precisely 3 days ago, one of the AIGs, okay, Assistant Inspector General of Police, died. And you could say, okay, it happened. I mean, we send our condolences. We stand with you, with the family at this time, and all of you. But guess what? As if that is not bad enough, less than 3 days, or 3 days precisely, another one has gone. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. Yanana Bass, an assistant inspector general of police, is dead. Bass was in charge of Zone 8. He passed away 3 days after the death of another AIG, Omololu Bise. Kwara State Governor Abdulrazak reacted to his death Thursday night. He commiserated with the police authority over the sudden death that is happening in our police unit. Abdulrazak described Bass as a perfect gentleman and dedicated officer. I received the news of the death of AIG Yanana Bass with shock and sadness. It is one tragedy too many. On behalf of the people and government of Kwara State, I condole with the entire police force, the family, especially the Inspector General of Police and the immediate family of the top officer at the devastating development. The late officer is a fine gentleman, a patriotic and professional cop who was very passionate about his duty of his fast to secure and to save his forefathers' land. I recall the gruesome role and later played by the officer in some recent security development in the zone, how he stood up and rised up to the task of today's occasion. The governor pray that God will take his soul and comfort the family even at this very time of grief. So something is actually happening in Nigerian police force. Something is happening, you know. Uh, Not too long ago, 3 days precisely, they lost one of the AIGs. And again, another one is going. And you begin to wonder what exactly is happening in our Nigerian police force. What's going on? Why are they all, one after the other, just going? So these are some of the things that are currently happening. We don't know where this is coming from. We don't know if it's their time. We don't know, whatever has happened, we don't really know. But they are just going one after the other. And we really pray that, God will take control of the family and be with them, you know. So this is what is currently happening. This is what is currently going on. Nigerian police force is going through a lot. It's going through a lot right now. They are losing a lot of, police. Apart from the ones that, these ones are AIG. That's why you're hearing of it. There are others who goes to, the war front or whatever you call it, and do not really, return, and life has just moved on as if nothing has happened. These are people's fathers, husband, children's parents, and a lot has gone on. So the Nigerian police has lost another AIG, and this is quite sad. We don't know what's happening, but there is just a series of loss happening recently with our security agencies in this country, and we don't know where this is stemming from. A lot of them are just falling down and dying like flies. We don't know why this is happening, and we just pray that the family, especially, God will give them the fortitude to bear the loss, because what's happening right now is a very daring time. Why the Nigerian police, risk being, they are supposed to be the ones maintaining law and order in our streets, in our day-to-day life. They are not like the soldiers who should be confronting wars and go to the face of war. They are the ones that are supposed to be like in town. And that's why, what happened in NSAS was very pathetic, where the government of Nigeria, the federal government of Nigeria, we dare to bring those that are supposed to be in the barrack or war front to come and confront, people who were not even armed or covering themselves in any way. So this is rather very sad, very very sad of what goes on in this country. um it's not heard of. It's a very sad reality of the things that are happening. you know we don't know exactly what happened, how he lost his life. However, he did. He's lost his life and is gone. And we are just praying that God will grant him the fortitude to bear the loss and to go through this very challenging and this daring time, that it will be well with him, and his family. Like he's prayed for him, that the family will be able to go through this season and be able to come out strong and on top. People go through a lot. People really go through a lot. People really go through a lot. And it's a very sad truth that people, lose their life. Some families, lost loved ones. Some things are going on, and we just need to keep praying, because we don't want to lose those who are supposed to be security personnel. To get to that position of AIG takes a lot. And by the time you get there, people that are supposed to now, they've gone through the ranks, and all of a sudden, they are no longer there to really enjoy the fruit of their labor. It's really sad, you see. It's really sad. And that's why we are praying that God will give them grace to go through this season and help them. You know, Families are being bereaved. Whatever has happened, let's leave that in the past, and let's just pray that God will help them. When a man dies, it's a very sad occurrence and a reality that life we live today. But the truth of it is that every man will go someday. Every man. So are you prepared to meet your maker? Are you prepared to meet your God? Are you prepared to ensure that your life counts at the end of the day? You know, it's well. We pray that the family will be able to bear this loss and be able to go through it. Please leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.